Ito na po, medyo nagkasundo na yung mga senador para magsusumpa lang po. Hirap sila mga kababayan na magkasundo, magsumpa lang. Nadidelay pa mga kababayan. Ngayon, unahin na muna yung privilege speech ni Bato de la Rosa. Unang gusto niyang sabihin po before na mag-take out yung mga senador bilang mga senator judges.
To certain limitations, of course. And we are free to agree or disagree. And if the matter cannot be settled, for it to be put to a vote. If there are no other members who wish to state their piece on the matter, Chair now recognizes Senator Bato de la Rosa. You may proceed, sir.
President,
Ito na siya.
President, esteemed colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, imagine a house, Mr. President, an unfinished one that is still being built. Where do we begin? Of course, with solid foundations, a level ground, as well as an honest blueprint. Hindi pwede ang mga shortcut. Hindi pwedeng madaliin. Kung babaliwalain ng mga architects at mga engineers ang mga basic requirements, hindi magiging matibay ang itatayong bahay. Maaari itong magdulot ng panganib, hindi lamang sa mga maninirahan dito, kundi maging sa ibang mga kabahayan sa paligid nito. If any of us happen to discover that the house we were living in was structurally unsound, we would likely scramble to have it retrofitted. We would probably file cases in anger against developers. I doubt any of us would simply shrug our shoulders, saying, andito na tayo hayaan na lang. Now, imagine a house of representatives that built and filed the impeachment complaints against Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte. Trabahong inupuan sa simula. At noong papalapit na ang deadline, biglang naging bitter.
Ganon pa rin ang issue ni Bato de la
Mabilisang pinasa
Rosa.
sa atin at ngayon tayo naman ang pinipilit at minamadali. Pinapagalitan pa nga. That is your sworn duty. Tama na ang pamumulutika. This is undue delay. Sandali. Bakit kaya sa pagkakataon at pangyayaring ito, tila madali lang para sa atin ang sabihin, andito na tayo Andyan na nga Mr. President, the House of Representatives are of the belief that they have built
Nonsense
a
po
solid
ang
case
privilege speech ni
against
Bato
Vice
de la Rosa.
President Sara
Walang
Zimmerman
kakwenta-kwenta.
Duterte, them to file an impeachment case. But how sound are the foundations of this impeachment case filed against the Vice President? Kagaya po ng konstruksyon ng isang bahay, ang proseso ng impeachment ay kinakailangan na nakatungtong sa isang solidong pundasyon. Ibig sabihin, ang mga arkitekto, muno nito.
Kaya nga, 2 months nilang inaral before niya trinasmit sa Senado. Pagkatapos, inupuan ninyo ng 4 months. Napakalinaw. Piniliwanag na kanina ni Atty. Princess Abante.
Sa mga arkitekto o mga instigador nito, sa totoo lang, pinakamadali ang naging gampanin ng HOR sa proseso ng impeachment. Yun ay ang pagbubuo ng mga akusasyon, Mr. President, kahit sino po ay maaring magparatang kung kanino man. Sa bahagi naman po natin, ang pinakamahirap, ang paghusga, ang paggawad ng isang hatol na makatarungan at katanggap-tanggap. Anuman ang nakatuntong sa mahinang pundasyon ay laging may paggumuho.
Di mas maganda nga, di-acquit ninyo kung mahina yung kaso. I-acquit ninyo si Sara. Mas mabuti.
At pamumulitika.
Di ba pa?
Tulad
kung mahina, sabi mo mahina ang pundasyon ng impeachment case.
Bagaman
Pero dapat
obligasyon
dumaan sa
natin
trial.
sa Senado,
Napakalinaw.
convene bilang impeachment court. Responsibilidad din natin na maging mapanuri at critical sa impeachment
Disuriin
complaint
mo
na ipinasa
during
rito
the presentation
sa
of
ating
evidence.
bulwagan.
Walang pumipigil
As
sa iyo.
I usher in my 6th year in the Senate, my 39th year in public service, Mr. President, I can say I have gotten better at spotting irony. What we refuse to let happen to our houses, we seem to have allowed our House of Representatives to do in broad daylight, right under our noses, and at the expense of our institutions' esteemed reputation. With this, Mr. President, my dear colleagues, allow
Anong
me to
reputasyon
express
mong sinasabi?
my concerns
Bato, wala pang
surrounding
trial, may
the
judgment ka na,
constitutionally
acquittal.
unsound foundation
Di ba?
of the impeachment that the Senate is set to tackle. Article 11, Section 3, Paragraph 2, the 1987
Gusto nga ninyong
Philippine
i-dismiss na?
Constitution
Impact to
provides
dismissal,
that
walang hearing, walang
a
presentation of
verified
evidence,
complaint
walang
or
trial.
impeachment may be filed
Anong sinasabi
by
mong
any member
reputasyon?
of the House of Representatives
Sinira ninyong reputasyon ng
or by any citizen
Senado. Yan ang
upon
totoo
a
niyan.
resolution of endorsement by any member thereof, which shall be included in the order of business within 10 session days and referred to the proper committee within 3 session days thereafter. Keeping in mind the aforementioned constitutional provision. Recall that on December 2, 2024, the first impeachment complaint against Vice President Duterte was filed before the Secretary General of the House of Representatives. The second and third impeachment complaints were filed on December 4, 2024 and December 19, 2024, respectively. These complaints were each endorsed by members of the House of Representatives. While the Constitution requires
Parang si
that a
Atty. Torrio na
complaint for
nag-prepare ng
impeachment
speech niya, no?
must be included in the order of business
Ni Bato
within
de la
10
Rosa,
10
kung hindi
session
si
days.
Panilo.
The House of Representatives Rules of Procedure in Impeachment
Yan yung
Proceedings
argumento po.
require the Secretary General to immediately refer the complaints to the Speaker. Despite this, no action was ever taken by the House on the 3 impeachment complaints filed. Hindi po ito simpleng pagkalimot, Mr. President. Ito po ay tahasang pagsantabi ng kanilang internal rules at constitutional provision. Sinadya po nila na baliwalain ang konstitusyon. Maliwanag po ito sa mga naging panayam kay House Secretary General Velasco. In media interviews, the Secretary General publicly disclosed that the members of the majority of the House of Representatives asked him to withhold the transmittal of the impeachment complaints to the Speaker.
Siyempre, pinag-aralan
Their
pa.
goal then was to give themselves time to decide whether or not
O, di ba?
to file
Pinag-aralan pa.
another impeachment complaint. Pinaghintay po ng mayorya ng House of Representatives ang 3 impeachment complaint. May ganyan po ba silang kapangyarihan? Tila po. Ito ay matatawag na grave abuse of discretion. Then, on February 5, 2025, more than 2 months after the first impeachment complaint was filed, the House of Representatives took the fast-track route according to Secretary General Velasco. Kung ang 3 naunang impeachment complaint ay pinadaan sa EDSA, mukhang sa Skyway po ang piniling landas ng House para sa pang-4 na impeachment complaint para maiuwi ito sa Senado. with less than an hour before the close of session of that day, the House of Representatives transmitted to the Senate a verified complaint for impeachment against Vice President Sara Z. Duterte, purportedly signed by 215 members of the House of Representatives. My honored colleagues, had the House complied with their own rules and the Constitution, the 3 previous impeachment complaints would have been referred to the appropriate committee by the time the present impeachment complaint was filed and sponsored by the members of the House of Representatives. In other words, Your Honors, the intentional action of the House of Representatives allowed its members to purportedly circumvent the 1-year ban enshrined in Article 11, Section 3, Paragraph 5 of the Constitution. Given the glaring circumvention of the Constitution, should we allow impeachment complaints which are constitutionally infirm to be heard and tried by this body? Kung defective po ang foundation ng impeachment complaint, marirepair o marirehabilitate ba ito ng pag-convene ng impeachment court? Hindi po ba mawawala ng saysay ang pag-convene ng Senate as an impeachment court kung malinaw na labag sa konstitusyon nais natin
malinaw gusto
itayo?
niyang i-block yung pag-convene, kaya hindi na muna
ang
take
impeachment
off.
ay isang
Nauna
sensitibong
kahapon si
proseso.
Escudero. Ngayon dapat tingnan natin kung matuloy yung pag-take off ng mga
Binabato na
senator
agad
judges.
ng putik
Yan ang intensyon,
na
i-block.
kahit ma-acquit ay tila habang buhay
Yan ang
lang
intensyon, ibato.
nagamansa sa kanyang pagkatao. Pagkatapos ng impeachment, anuman ang magiging hatol, the damage done to the reputation
Gusto
of the
talagang
accused
i-cover up,
will
mga
forever
kababayan,
be
yung kaso
irreparable.
ni Sara.
He or she
Hindi matuloy
will
ang
never be
impeachment
the same
trial.
again. Some of the members of this august body may not agree with me and may take a different view as to whether the 1-year ban has been violated by the House of Representatives. To settle this issue, the separate opinion of Chief Justice Renato Espuno in Francisco versus House of Representatives provides this body a direction on the course of action that we may take when confronted with the same issue I laid down. Former Chief Justice Puno said that before the Senate is convened as an impeachment court, the Senate, which has primary jurisdiction over the case, can already decide the question on whether the 1-year ban has been violated or not.
Naiba na yung topic ni Bato.
Insisting ako na ma-deliver
Delay
ito
talaga, delaying tactics.
before we convene as an impeachment court. Hindi po natin kailangang hintayin magbagong anyo ang Senado at maging isang ganap na impeachment court. Ngayon pa lamang ay maaari na nating pagdesisyonan ito. Sumunod ba sa saligang batas at sa internal rules ng mababang kapulungan ang impeachment complaint na kanilang ipinasa dito sa Senado? Nasa Senado po ang pagkakataon upang magwasto. Kung minadali ng isuar ang impeachment complaint, bakit kailangan natin itong tumbasan ng kaparihong kawalang pagpapahalaga sa tamang proseso? Madalas po natin sabihin dito sa ating kapulungan, we are men and women of rules. Manatili po tayong ganun, malayo mula sa ingay at impluensya ng kung sino mang may mga personal na interest.
Come on, Myron.
Sa
Kayo yung mayroon na personal interest
sa atin.
Baliktad
Mr.
lahat
President,
yung sinasabi ni Bato.
The inaction of the representatives resulted not only in a possible violation of the Constitution, but in another justiciable controversy. It is worthy to note that its new Congress, empowered by a fresh electoral mandate in both the House of Representatives and the Senate, is not bound by the legislative actions of its predecessors. Hindi po natin maaring pilitin ang mga papalit sa atin sa future Congresses na ipagpatuloy ang anumang ating nasimulan. Sabi nga po ni President Chis Escudero kahapon, the Congress cannot pass an irrepealable law. Lahat ay pwedeng baguhin at galawin ng mga sumusunod na mahahalal sa Kongreso. Maari pong hindi sila gumalaw at hayaan lamang na nakatiwangwang ang anumang proceeding na sinisimulan ng mga nauna. When the fourth impeachment complaint was submitted, the 19th Congress was teetering on the brink of a long slumber. The Senate is now being urged to convene with only 2 session days, 20 days remaining before the 19th Congress closes. Hindi man po ako abogado, alam ko pong walang kaso, mapasibil, administrative o kriminal na dinidinig sa loob lamang ng isang buwan. Naghihingalo na po ang buhay ng 19th Congress. Bakit po natin ipipilit pa kung ang pintuan ng 20th Congress ay malapit nang magbukas? Malinaw naman po sa ating Rules of Procedure on Impeachment Trials, kailangang isumon ang person impeached para paharapin sa Senado. Kailangan din siyang bigyan ng 10 araw para mag-submit ng kanyang answer. 5 araw naman ang ibinibigay sa mga prosecutor para mag-file ng kanilang reply. Kaya po, kahit mag-convene ng impeachment court bukas, summon mang sa pleadings ang kayang magawa ng 19th Congress. Sigurado na po tayo na ang trial kasama ang pagrepresenta ng ebidensya ay magaganap sa 20th Congress, kung saan bago na po ang komposisyon ng Senado at mababang kapuluan. Because of the change in members, questions are being raised on the jurisdiction of the 20th Congress to carry on with an impeachment trial commenced in the previous Congress.
Yung mga konstitutionalist na yung nagsabi, mga legal luminaries, alangan mas magaling ka doon, bato.
The 20th Congress would continue
mga law deans,
the trial.
mga abogado sa buong bansa, nagsalita na IBP.
Any efforts by the 19th Congress would constitute a significant waste of government
Ikaw na lang ang
resources.
nagsabing hindi pwede.
Even of the House of Representatives to continue.
Ikaw na lang ang nagsasabing hindi pwede.
Is beyond since the said complaint was filed by a House of a different composition. In fact, some of those who signed the complaint failed to secure a seat in Congress in the recently concluded elections. Mukhang kailangan po natin ng positive act from the 20th Congress House of Representatives na kanilang itutuloy ang impeachment complaint na ginawa ng 19th Congress House of Representatives. Mr. President,
gustong ipaulit para ma-justify mga kababayan na
to try and the cases of
ma-delay
impeachment is an immense
para next year
responsibility that must be exercised in
Ba't
good
kami
faith
ba to?
with intention to fulfill a solemn oath, not with haste, but with careful circumspection. Mindful
Delaying
of both
tactics
the political
ang ginagawa
and
ninyo.
legal nature of the exercise. Ang impeachment ay isang proseso na hindi lamang mag-aalis sa pwesto ng isang mataas na opisyal ng pamahalaan. Ito ay isang armas laban sa sinuman na hindi umaayon sa kagustuhan at mga interes ng mga kaaway sa politika.
Kayo
Ito
man
ay
lang
apoy
nangaaway.
na hindi lamang nakapapasok, hindi may kakayahan na tupukin at sunugin.
Kayo yung nang-away.
Hindi lamang ang isang bahay.
Isara ng away,
kundi isang
nagbanta,
buong
kaya nga
komunidad.
na-impeach.
Mapanganib ang impeachment sa kamay ng mga mapagsamantala. Inilalagay ang impeachment para protektahan ang taong bayan. Hindi isakdal at hiyain ang kumakatawan sa kanila. Versus Senate of the Philippines, the Supreme Court declared impeachment described as the most formidable weapon in the arsenal of democracy was foreseen as creating divisions, partialities, and enmities, or highlighting pre-existing factions with the greatest danger that the decision will be regulated more by the comparative strength of parties than by the real demonstrations of innocence or guilt. The House of Representatives, in transmitting the articles of impeachment to the Senate at the last hour and after refusing to act for over 2 months on 3 previously filed complaints pending with the House Secretary General, has instead placed the Senate in a tight and impaired position where any decision, action, or inaction on its part will be put into question. An acquittal, conviction, or even the propriety of proceeding with trial will be hounded not only by legal or constitutional questions, but by accusations of extreme bias, partiality, and lack of sufficient deliberation. Lagi kong sinasabi, Mr. President, hindi ako abogado. Nevertheless, this cannot disqualify me from speaking against possible constitutional blunders. Hindi kailangan
Nagsalita na yung mga constitutionalist, legal luminaries, alangan mas magaling ka sa kanila.
At hindi ligtas high o building.
Diba?
Alam
Mga
nyo,
Lodins,
alam natin,
IBP, Integrated Bar of the
kung
Philippines.
kailan matibay at pulido
Diba?
ang katulad ng isang bahay na
Mga
bato.
law schools.
Alam din natin kung kailan hindi. When the floor starts to crack, when the walls begin to shift, and when leaks appear where there should be none, there and then, Mr. President, there and then, forthwith, we say, this was not built well. Gayon din sana sa impeachment case na ito. The cracks and holes have begun to show. Alam nating may mga tanong na hindi pa nasasagot. Lalo na patungkol sa constitutional
Cover up na malinaw po.
ng nasabing impeachment complaint.
Gustong
It is my
i-discourage
humble
po ang
opinion
impeachment
then, Mr.
trial
President,
para hindi
that with
makapag-present
this
ng ebidensya yung
must come
prosecution.
swift and intelligent
Hindi
action.
mabuking si Sara.
Kung gaano natin kabilis i-condemn at
Napakalinaw.
ipag-iba ang mga strukturang hindi ginawa ng maayos, ganoon din dapat tayo kabilis umaksyon kung ang nalalagay sa alanganin ay ang ating konstitusyon. In the spirit of true action, therefore, allow me to end by moving. I respectfully move that in view of its constitutional infirmities and questions on the jurisdiction and authority
May
of
motion
the
na siya?
20th Congress, the verified impeachment complaint against Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte be dismissed.
Dismiss na ang motion niya.
Mr. President, since I have still the floor, I would like to Peter Bongo.
Matindi. Walang trial.
Mr.
Dismiss.
President,
Ang gustong mangyari niya.
Yield the floor for a few remarks as part of the privilege hour availed by Senator De La Rosa.
Yes, Mr. President, no problem with me.
Nagkampi-kampihan na sa mga
Mr. President, I agree with the speech of
kakampi
Senator
ni
Bato de la
Sara.
Rosa.
Babraso nila, mga kababayan.
Paglilitis na ito
Senator
ay
Go,
justisya.
Senator Go, before you proceed, Chair has not yet recognized.
Baka mag-people power po. Pag ganyan, gustong ipadismiss ni Bato de la Rosa. Yung palang purpose niya. Para hindi matuloy ang impeachment trial. Yan naman talaga ang intensyon ng mga Duterte senators. O tingnan natin kung magtagumpay sila sa motion to dismiss. Nag-suspend muna po. Masama ang plano po ng mga Duterte senators. Gusto talagang isabotahe na walang impeachment trial. Kaya bantay kayo mga kababayan ko. Ano, galit na si Risa Ontiveros. Inop muna yung microphone. Ano, sindikato talaga to ng mga senador, mga kababayan. Huwag kayong papayag. Handa kayo na lusubin yung Senado, mga mamamayang Filipino. Gustong i-cover up, mga kababayan, itong impeachment trial. I-cover up si Sara Duterte. Pag ganyan po, sinasalaula niya yung proseso po. I-abolish na lang po itong Senado. I-padlock ninyo po yung mga nandiyan dyan sa paligid ng magbibigil mamaya. May vigil mamaya yung mga protesters po. Yan isa pang kasabwat na Marcos. Yan ang nakakalungkot. Isang Marcos, kasabwat ng mga Duterte. Suspended mo na. Talagang winawalang hiya po nila. Harap-harapan, pagwawalang hiya sa ating konstitusyon po at sa Senado mismo as an institution, the last bastion of democracy, mga kababayan.
I would like to first
resume po.
state the parliamentary situation. After the privileged speech of the Honorable Bato, he asked that the chair recognize Senator Bongo to deliver a seconding speech. The chair has not yet acted on that motion and has not yet recognized Senator Go. And before the chair declared a short suspension, two members raised their hand to be acknowledged and be heard, and the chair intends to listen to them first before acting on the pending motion. Senator Ontiveros first, and then Senator Villanueva.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. President. Immediately after the speech of the good gentleman from Davao, I move that any interpellation or any action, any seconding speech on the privileged speech be suspended momentarily after his speech to allow us to take our oath, which was the subject of the approved motion yesterday, and again, which was the subject of the approved motion yesterday, which is an offshoot of a question of privilege, which takes precedence over all motions. So I restate my motion, Mr. President, to momentarily suspend any action, whether interpellation or seconding speech, on the privileged speech of the good gentleman from Davao, para sa wakas bigyang daan yung inaprubahan nating motion kahapon na manumpa na po kaming I still have the floor. I have the floor, Mr. President. I have the floor, Mr. President.
A point of
Gaway
order,
na po.
Way for taking of the
Amy
oath
Marcos na.
for the presiding officer, Mr. President.
Nagsasabuatan na yan, mga kababayan, kung anong gagawin. Just to pose for the dismissal po, impactong dismissal ng impeachment case. Yan ang kwampo nila. Game plan. Sinuspend ulit po. Yan. Nagiging mainit na po. Resume.
Point of order of Senator Marcos.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. President. And I'd just like to reiterate that I wasn't being rude, but simply recognizing the fact that the point of order takes precedence over all other motions. Also, that there is, in fact, a motion already pending on the floor, already acknowledged as well by our majority leader, which requires a vote.
Duly noted, but the chair has not yet acted on the motion, and there has been no objection as of yet. We will address the motion of Senator Bato, as the chair said earlier, after we hear from Senator Villanueva now.
With all due respect, Senate President, the Deputy Minority Leader is proposing yet another motion on top of the pending motion.
The chair
That
will
is not allowed.
The chair has not yet acted on that motion and will not yet so act on that motion. and we'll be making a ruling after we hear from all of those who raised their hands earlier. So, with the indulgence of Senator Marcos, can we hear from Senator Villanueva?
Thank you very much.
And then the chair will rule on the pending matters. Senator Vice recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues. Mr. President, if I hear it right, the movant made a motion to dismiss the impeachment complaint. If I heard it right, Mr. President. Mr. President, may I just place
They
on
cannot
record
dismiss it.
that this representation respectfully object to that motion. Mr. President, for
Very good.
various reasons, Mr. President, that this representation would like to raise on the floor, Mr. President. One, Mr. President, is that the Senate, as a legislative body, and at this point in time, we have not yet convened, Mr. President, as an impeachment court. And therefore, Mr. President, this representation believes that we have no constitutional authority
Correct.
as legislative body to dismiss an impeachment complaint. Let me quote the Constitution under Article 11, Section 3, numbers 87.
Wala yun. Mga kababayan, poder nila to hear, to try, then acquit or convict.
Impeachment after the House has transmitted a valid articles of impeachment. Mr. President, the Senate, in its capacity as a legislative body, does not possess the constitutional authority to unilaterally dismiss an impeachment complaint.
Correct.
And under the constitutional framework, the Senate assumes a distinct and separate function when acting an impeachment court. Please don't get me wrong, Mr. President. In fact, a lot of the statements made by Senator Bato de la Rosa, I share. I share the sentiments, Mr. President. In fact, Mr. President, when the impeachment case was filed, or the articles of impeachment were transmitted here in the Senate, an hour before we adjourned, Mr. President, before our break, a week after, more than 380 pages, Mr. President, of annexes ang dumating po, Mr. President. So, dun pa lang, Mr. President, I agree with Senator Bato's statement na somehow minadali or tignan natin. But again, Mr. President, my only concern here is that we have not yet convened as an impeachment court. We can probably dismiss this or even entertain the motion if we are already acting as an impeachment court. Let me go to my other point, Mr. President. The Senate lacks the power to dismiss an impeachment complaint and has no constitutional duty to proceed to trial. And that's why, Mr. President, if you recall yesterday, this representation mentioned that notices are very important. When the minority leader made a motion yesterday that he wanted to stop our legislative work and proceed with the convening of the impeachment court. And he made mention about the calendar of activities, kung kailan magsisimula, ano yung timelines, etc., Mr. President. And that's why I objected again, Mr. President. So in the name of consistency, Mr. President, let me again state for the record, the power of initial determination belongs solely to the House of Representatives. You and I, Mr. President,
Correct.
were members of the House for quite a long time. And we talk about it all the time, that it is the sole power of the House to determine kung yung impeachment or articles of impeachment na itatransmit sa Senado ay mayroong required votes, etc., etc., at ang tanging sole authority naman ng Senado is to act as an impeachment court, not, Mr. President, not as a gatekeeper of the complaint's sufficiency. Further, Mr. President, it bears emphasis that the framers of the Constitution intended a clear division of roles. House initiates and the Senate tries and decides. Again,
Correct.
Mr. President, I am not even going to say whether or not I will support the motion of our dear colleague, Senator Bato de la Rosa. I'm just saying, Mr. President, that it should be it should be post, Mr. President, in the impeachment court. Last but not the least, Mr. President, the Senate as a legislative body, or even when it sits as an impeachment court, Mr. President, ito po yung ating posisyon, may not dismiss the impeachment complaint due to change of Congress. Impeachment, Mr. President, is a political discretion.
Grabe po. Ang gustong mangyari ni Bato,
but a constitutional
culpable violation of the
rooted
Constitution.
In the principle, public office is a public trust. Alam na po natin lahat yan bilang mga lingkod bayan. Yung sinasaad ng 87 Constitution, which provides public office, is a public trust. Public officers and employees must at all times be accountable to the people. This duty, Mr. President, is not suspended, nullified, or extinguished by the expiration of the legislative calendar or the transition to a new Congress. But again, I also believe and support these statements made a while ago by Senator Bato de la Rosa. Yung pong functus officius ng Senado, hindi ho applicable sa atin dahil kalahati nga ho sa atin dito, magiging parte pa rin ng impeachment court, parte pa rin ng Senado. Pero dun po sa House, hindi na. So kailangan talaga na malaman natin kung sila'y interesado pa dun sa impeachment na kanilang i-final. Mr. President, just this morning, if I don't know if this morning or last night, I saw an article. I'm not sure if it's Justice Ascuna or Attorney Divina saying that the House must actually do something, whether at least, the very least, is to pass a resolution authorizing, Mr. President, their representatives, their prosecutors, that they are indeed have the blessing of the 20th Congress. Kaya po, muli, Ginoong Pangulo, ang aking pag-object doon po sa motion ng ating kagalang-galang at kaibigan, Senator Bato de la Rosa, ay base po sa mga binanggit ko po na mga reasons. Maraming salamat, Ginoong Pangulo.
Before the chair makes a ruling, Senator Bato.
Yes, Mr. President. I just would like to share this august body, the basis for my motion. According to Chief Justice Renato Puno, in
sinabi mo na
Francisco
yan kanina,
versus House of Representatives, a number of things can be done before the Senate is convened as an impeachment court. For example, the Senate, which has the primary jurisdiction over the case, can decide the question of whether the one-year ban has been violated or not. Likewise, the Senate can decide whether the complaint on its face has any legal basis.
If I may.
So as not to belabor the point, Chair would like to state the parliamentary status and make a ruling. Again, to reiterate, Senator Bato, after the end of his privileged speech, made a motion, but before the Chair could act on that motion, he asked for the recognition of Senator Bato, who wanted to second the motion of Senator Bato at the end of his speech. Before the Chair could act on that motion and recognize Senator Bato, Senator Ontiveros and Senator Villanueva signified their intention to speak. Senator Ontiveros made a motion. Made a motion to suspend further consideration of the matter at hand so that we can proceed to take our oaths. And then Senator Marcos raised the point of order that there are too many pending motions on the floor and that we should dispose of them, as correctly pointed out by her. Senator Villanueva objected to the motion of Senator Bato. With the permission of Senator Villanueva, hindi ko po ituturing na objection yung inyong sinabi dahil ayon mismo sa inyo, hindi naman kayo tutol dun sa motion ni Senator Bato, kanya lamang. Gusto nyo at sa paniniwala nyo, pwede lamang ito magawa kapag tayo ay isang impeachment court na at hindi bilang isang Senado. ayon sa authority na kinukot ni Senator Bato, may opinion, may concurring opinion. Si dating Chief Justice Puno na pwedeng itong gawin ng Senado. Concurring and dissenting opinion siya sa pagkakaalala ko sa Francisco. With the permission of the gentleman on the floor, the chair is of the considered view that and takes well the position of Senator Villanueva. We will act on the motion of Senator Bato, but as an impeachment court.
Yes.
We cannot act on the motion of Senator Bato unless we take our oaths as members of the impeachment court. Therefore, once the impeachment court after we take our oaths and we convene the impeachment court, Senator Bato can reiterate his motion, Senator Go can then second his motion, if at all, and we will proceed to dispose of such motion after we hear from everyone who wants to speak on the matter.
Mr. President, just to clarify your statement, Mr.
Senator
President.
Villanueva, before I make a ruling.
Yes, Mr. President, you were saying, Mr. President, because the way I look at it, you are saying, Mr. President, that in order for us to dispense with the motion of Senator Bato, we would have to convene?
We would have to convene the impeachment court, as you said earlier.
Yes, Mr. President, I thank you for that. But in order for us to convene again, Mr. President, and just for the information of our law students and those who wanted to learn from these proceedings, Mr. President, this representation made a statement yesterday that we cannot proceed with the convening of an impeachment court unless we issue notices, Mr. President. And I made mention about it because the minority leader's motion yesterday was to convene and at the same time talk about the calendar of activities, Mr. President. And so I would just like to put that on record, Mr. President, because we are not going to discuss the agenda of the, if we convene the impeachment court. Is that the case, Mr. President?
The matters to be discussed requiring notice included the proposed schedule of the impeachment complaint, which needed the presence of the parties, however.
Because if we can do it by ourselves, for example, Mr. President, just approving our rules on impeachment, issuing summons, we don't need to issue notices. Is that correct, Mr. President?
However, there are certain matters that the court can do motu proprio.
Yes.
And it would perhaps include these matters, which is up for the consideration of the court once we convene. So again,
Mr. President, thank you.
Senator Bato is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just would like to counter the statement of...
Ito naman po yung bago naming product na binibenta online. iGlow Serum Whitening po siya. Tingnan ninyo yung epekto sa aking anak na architect before and now. Yung mga inquiries po ninyo, dumiretso na lang kayo sa kanyang Facebook account, Riz Maravillas.